We are celebrating our 100 years of the preaching of the Dominican friars through Aquinas Institute of Theology. And we're celebrating 100 years of accomplishment in the different really phases of the school, and particularly the three major phases, which we would say is the River Forest phase, the Dubuque phase, and then really for well over 40 years, our good work here in St. Louis.
The school has been in existence, educating our friars for 100 years this year, and it is central to who we are and what we do. We can't go out into the world as preachers to do what we have a passion, what we join the order to do, until we have been formed properly. And so that has been kind of the guiding star for Aquinas Institute for 100 years, is to train us and to prepare us. But we also educate, train, and form lay men and women for the ministry and for preaching.
I think Aquinas' role right now is really important, especially to show how we can walk together as religious communities and laity, how both of us are needed to carry the message of the good news of Christ, that the laity do have a strong role and that are supported and are welcomed by the religious communities. I think the Dominicans really do a great job of giving us a space where we can learn from each other and be supportive of one another.
I found here a community, a method, a philosophy of life, and a theology of life that I love. And in loving it, I want to share it, right? Love can't be contained, it has to be shared. And I want to share it, right? And so I hope that I do take what I learned here and what I experience here and continue to experience and learn here and express that in my ministry and my life and my work even, because it is such an important part of me.
The Great Preacher Award coincides particularly with the history of Aquinas Institute in St. Louis. And it was our opportunity to name and establish and identify great preachers who help us to bring attention to our mission in the school, to identify preaching as an integral part of our mission. It's part of our legacy and our heritage. And so I really hope to see us continue to make that kind of impression on the church going into the future.
As we know that education doesn't come easy, and it takes a lot of funds, resources, and a lot of support. As an institution, we educate theologically to go out to preach God's word, to live God's word and to preach it. And so for 100 years, we have relied and depended on the support of our friends of Aquinas. And so we ask you to continue that support so we can be around here for the next 100 years in a ministry that is so central to our church, and that is preaching. We hear over and over again how important preaching is and how much it makes a difference in people's lives. And so we ask you to support this mission of ours that is so central to both the Dominican order and the church at large.